Welcome back to What Arty Noobs for General Disturbance. This is the Bishop, the Tier 5 British SPG. This one's located on the north spawn of Widepark, and it's under the command of Chickens 1003 of the Arty party. Well, the Arty clan anyway. Anyone who's got Arty is always in a party. Well, he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel of his 4.5-inch howitzer. And the game is underway. Okay, the Bishop is basically a Valentine tank with a casement on top and a big 4.5-inch howitzer. It's the same gun you actually find on the FP304, and he's actually intending to fire from relatively close. He's actually knocking down this gazebo, and he's actually moving back into the bushes. The enemy more than likely will pop up on that ridgeline, but he's intending to try and punish them. Okay. Now, it's got a fairly short range, but this map is perfect for it. And he got a direct hit with his first shot on the enemy. That was a B1 he hit. Or at least it looked like a B1. Yep, he's missing some hit points. Here he is again. Right, second round out. Lands next door to him. I don't think that guy's happy. He knows he's being focused by Arty. Okay, we're trying to get a shot on him. Rounds out. Lands next door to him. Can he get a better shot? Well, we'll see. Guy's turning around. He obviously doesn't like what's happening to him. And now we've got a Matilda. Okay, just getting the aim on. Rounds out. No, just landed behind him. Now you get 39 rounds of ammunition in the Bishop. That should be enough for him to deal with the enemy. Fires around him blind. Gets a direct hit. You can see that Matilda's knocking down the fences as he moves about. There he is. Line up the shots. Oh, he pulled back all of a sudden. Why did he do that? I think that's because he felt that the guy was going to move out of... Yep, he moved out, so he wasn't actually intending to shoot. He was actually intending to run away. Now, he might be down in that corner there. There he is. Rounds out. Oh, hits the building. Crossing the road side on. Not a good move. More than likely going to get shot through the railway arches. In fact, he's just stopped there at the moment. And he is taking fire. There's the, what's that, 14 TP? Right next door to the railway line. We're fully dialed in, rounds out. That's a hit. Tracked him as well. Okay, give it another go. Another shot. Is the guy going to move? No. And he's out the game. Who's next? Well, the Matilda's gone back again, which is very surprising. A lot of people who play the Bishop will actually play it much further back. And by playing it this far forward, Chicken is actually taking a bit of a chance, because there's a very good chance he might get spotted by the enemy over there. If he is, then he might be receiving some direct fire. But that DW is actually hiding behind the building at the moment. So he fires one round at him, goes long. He's backing up. And he might be able to spot us. No, didn't get that one either. Oh, but the DW Spy is out of the game. Okay, next target, Semavente, moving away. But there is a T-80 there. Unfortunately, a shell hits the roof. Now, we're 4 tanks down at the moment. And that may sound pretty grim, but this game is going to get rather interesting very shortly. You notice how he actually moved back there, but he actually didn't intend to do that. He was on autopilot. He hit the wrong key. Okay, Panzerselbstfahrerfährte 1C. Tank destroyer was given for free. Oh, landed next to him, but not on him. So we're way down on the enemy at the moment. And he's decided not to shoot until he can actually see the target. Because if he does, he might waste a shell. You don't get a huge amount. I did try a blind shot there. Didn't work. Okay, the enemy has got a Valentine 2, and the Bishop is actually made from a Valentine 2 hull. So, nope, didn't get that one either. So at the moment, he's not having a lot of luck, but I can promise you, this will change. Routes out. Well, that was very close there. The enemy does have a T28E with an F30, and that's it. It's basically the T28, but it has a big 85mm gun instead, the F30 gun, which is very powerful. And that guy is actually doing quite a lot of damage. He just killed an M4A1 on our team. So, he's actually moving into the city now, or moving into our side. A Valentine 2's already made the trip, and the T28. There they are. He fires one snap and it doesn't work. And he was spotted, and there is an enemy Arty. It's an M41 HMC, and he's quite a good one. And we took a round from an SU-85B. So far, things are not going great. Now, he can probably one-shot the T28E with the F30, because this gun can do 450 alpha and 28mm pen. So if those guys decide that they want to come in front of us, they've got to expect some damage. Well, he does get one hit, and we bounce around that came from him. Remember, this is a Soviet gun they put on the Valentine 2. It's, if I remember correctly, a 45mm. But that guy is determined to get away from any enemy fire. And he's going around the corner, but this should be a kill. Yes, that was a derp kill. And the T28E with the F30 was killed, so we don't have to deal with him. The only problem is we were spotted, so the problem is the enemy now knows where we are. And if so long as we keep on the move, the enemy won't be able to get us. But we've got 2 kills so far, and there's a member of our team who's got 3 kills. There's the enemy Arty. Okay, let it settle, let it settle. He's not going to move. Rounds out, looks good. Lands next to him. RNG was very bad. But give it another go, because he might still be there. Rounds out. Yes, he was still there. Now, the standard reload is 12.37 seconds. He's got a reload of 10.53. Rounds out. That's a kill. 3 kills each now for the M10 and the Bishop. But there's only 4 players on their team who've actually scored kills in this game so far. Now, the M10's up the other side of the battlefield. I don't know if you've noticed that, but he's over by the railway lines. And we've been spotted again. And the enemy is fairly close. In fact, it's a B1, and it's the same B1 we fired at before. And there's the Matilda, and we saw him and fired at him before. Now, they may think that we're out of position, but this could be the perfect way to actually win this game if we can kill any of the enemy tanks that try to come over from this direction. Okay, we can see where they are. They're in cover at the moment, so they're between the buildings. We're going over to the corner. This little Arty can derp heavy tanks quite easily and take them out of the game. Trust me, I've done it myself. And there's a B1 over there. He's full health. We did get spotted. Okay, he's going to try derping him. Yeah, well, it was an auto aim, that one. Okay, might do the same again. The B1 doesn't have a very powerful gun. In fact, that was a shot at us using the B1. Okay, we're auto-aiming onto the SU-85B. The guy who actually fired at us before. Rounds out. Well, yes, you're looking away after shooting. Remember what I said about that, chickens? We want to see the enemy killed. We don't want you to just auto-aim and shoot like that. I know it looks cool, but it's not as regards a video, because people look away. Afterwards, they say, oh, well, I don't want to watch that because the guy just kept looking away all the time. Well, they're still trying to get at him by shooting that B1 gun at him. I think they might be hoping. Ooh, that was a clever one. He auto-aimed on and shot over the railway carriages, and we saw the shot. But this guy is coming on. It's the Su-85B, and he's determined to have a go with his 85mm main gun. He could die, though. Oh, we mucked it up. He fired and didn't line it up. But he rams into the Su-85, blocks a shot from the VK, and the Su-85 is trying to get behind us. Okay, he fires one 85mm round, but that's a kill. At close range, the 4.5-inch howitzer is lethal. And now he's just trying to get behind the hull. Locked one shot with our tracks. We took a round from the B1. Trying to get a kill shot on him. Okay, lining it up. Oh, he does get him. Well, we've taken another round from the enemy. We took a round from the B1. And there's also that VK. And now the Matilda's trying to kill us. We've got 5 kills now, and so is the M10. 10 kills between us. That is a very good hit, but it doesn't kill him. Still got 12 hit points left. And he's still firing into the casement, which is penetrable. But he gets the kill. So that's the Top Gun. He's moved away from that spot. Can he shoot the B1 from here? Oh, he gets him! Now, we did see that kill because, of course, he was in kind of third-person view. And they have platoon. The M10 and the Bishop have platoon. And between them, they've got 12 kills, which means that they've not only got a Brothers in Arms, they've got a crucial contribution as well. Okay, there's one enemy left. It's the VK-2001. Can we get this kill, or is our platoon mate going to get him? Well, we do get a hit, but the M10 is coming in from the other direction, and if he can get the kill, he gets a Top Gun too. We've already got a Top Gun, but it'd be nice if the M10 got him. There he is. It's yours. All yours. All we have to do is plant around in. Well, we do hit the wall, but he goes down to the M10, and that's the end of the game, and it's a victory. That was an ace tanker game for Chickens 1003 of the Arty clan in the Bishop. Very well done indeed. But look at the medals he picked up on this one. Well, he got a duelist for taking down 2 tanks who damaged him. He got a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits in this one. He got 21. He also got a Starks medal for taking at least 2 hits from the enemy, blocking at least 2/3 or taking 2/3 of the damage of his points of his vehicle, getting at least 2 kills in the game, and still being alive at the end of the game. He also picked up a Brothers in Arms for being in platoon with somebody else who had at least 3 kills. He got a crucial contribution because between them, they managed to get at least 12 kills in the clan. And on top of that, he picked up the high caliber for dealing the most damage and a Top Gun for getting at least 6 kills. He actually ended up with 7, but he gave that last kill to his teammate, to the M10 RBFM, and that guy got a Top Gun out of it as well. His win rate from that game, 13,169, which is super unicum, and it says it's definitely one of his best Bishop games ever, and I can believe that. There was a moment during that game when it was almost like the mad minute. I don't know if you know the term in the parlance and what it actually means, but there used to be what they could say the mad minute, where you had 30 seconds, well, a minute actually, not 30 seconds, 60 seconds, to shoot as many rounds as you could with a bolt-action Lee Enfield No. 4 rifle and get as many of them into the bullseye as you could within 60 seconds. And for most people, that was really difficult, but he had so many targets to shoot at the same time, and they were all firing at him, or at least they were trying to kill him, but he still took them all down, the B1, the Matilda, and then obviously he took out the remainder, the other B1, and the other tanks that were attacking. It was really, really hectic. Let's have a look at the team score and see how well he did. Well, 2,820 hit points was the high caliber. The second highest damage on the M10 RBFM, which is Io Mora Miranda, who got 2,559 hit points, so only 300 hit points less. And when it came to the third highest, that was the T28E with the F30 gun. That 85mm gun earned him 1,640 hit points of damage. We can see that the M10, by the way, got a win rate of 10,192, picked up Brothers in Arms, crucial contribution, and of course the Top Gun. Let's have a look at the rest of the details. Well, when it came to kills, it was Chickens. Got 7 kills from that game. 6 kills went to the M10, and 3 kills went to the T28E with the F30, and there's Semavente. And when it came to base XP, it was actually the M10 who came out on top there. He got 1,254, and you can see Chickens got 1,251. Just 3 hit points, or 3 experience points rather, in it, even though the Bishop got the higher damage. The M10 must have got more on the assistance by actually spotting, or at least getting assistance to other players in the game, and that's why he got a higher base XP at the end. He fired 38 rounds from that 4.5-inch howitzer, got 17 direct hits on the enemy, 2 penetrating shots, and 23 splash. Well, it's going to be a job trying to find out which ones he actually penetrated, but I would have thought that he would have penetrated something with a fairly thin hull. Well, he definitely penetrated the 14TP. He didn't penetrate the Issue-85, which is surprising. I would have thought that one would have been penetrated. Not the Matilda, or the B1, or the Panzer-Selbstfallerpeter, but he did penetrate the M41 HMC. So, yes, 2 of the tanks we spotted there, he definitely penetrated. 23 splashes as well, 2,820 hit points of damage, of which 834 were at more than 300 meters. He received 12 hits from the enemy, 6 of which penetrated and 6 non-penetrations. Some of those actually hit the tracks, but the penetration shots, they hit the casement around the top, which is what the others were aiming at because they knew that that was penetrable. 275 hit points of damage blocked by armor, 10 enemy vehicles damaged, 7 killed, and 3 hit points of damage assistance. On a premium count, he actually earned 57,098 credits from that game, and he also took away 2,814 experience points out of it as well. And it was a very interesting game because there was just so much action going on towards the end of the game. At the start of the game, it was fairly boring because a lot of the shots were missing. RNG wasn't playing ball with them. But towards the end of the game, it was getting very interesting and very deadly for Chickens. But he still managed to survive. And in fact, he could have taken that last kill. I'm certain of it. But he definitely left it for the M10. And the M10 picked up that Top Gun. Hope you enjoyed that replay. If you did, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.